Let's say you had a produce vendor who's worried about getting ugly apples on his produce shelf because he's not sure if consumers are going to pick up on them. But he connects with a juicer down the road who values the use of these apples to make a new cider product that they haven't been able to make before. So they're saving costs in the materials that they're able to use for the cider. And they're also saving costs by talking to a baker down the road in waste collection, because it turns out that this baker, who's famous for their apple strudel, could really use some of the parts of the apple that the juicer doesn't need. So they use that as part of their strudel process that also contains, let's say, barley. And at the end, the baker ends up having this barley byproduct of spent goods, and he finds out that he could work with, let's say, an academic institution and a producer to figure out how they could make the spent grains into biochar, which is a really wonderful and essential complement to replenishing the soil and soil regeneration. And this is actually a true story. This is a project that COIL funded. And then down the road, this enriched soil that's now healthy and fertile ends up going back into the community, to the apple orchard. And now we're all the way back to the fruit vendor who's able to stock his shelves with apples again. So it's not always this beautifully curated and wonderful circle of multiple businesses that all happen to know each other and all happen to be in the same area. But this is just to give an example of the breadth and complexity, but also the beautiful simplicity that can be achieved through the system. To find out more information or to register for the next information session, go to coil.eco/CLP.